Today on MUFC Pulse, we'll dive into some incredibly intriguing news. David Ornstein reports Manchester United in talks with young striker, and Ruben Amorim delivers startling remarks in press conference. For more on this story, check out the video. We also have some equally exciting football news coming up, so stay tuned until the end to catch it all. Welcome to MUFC Pulse. Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell for more updates. David Ornstein confirms Man United have made contact with young attacker. Manchester United are exploring the possibility of securing a loan move for Bayern Munich forward Mathys Tel before the January transfer window closes. According to The Athletic's David Ornstein, the Red Devils have expressed interest in the highly rated 19-year-old, but are yet to enter direct negotiations with the German club. Discussions have taken place with Tel's representatives regarding a potential switch, but Bayern Munich have yet to make a definitive decision on whether they will sanction a temporary departure. The young forward is regarded as one of the Bundesliga club's most promising prospects, having signed a long-term contract extension last year that keeps him tied to Bayern until 2029. However, several Premier League sides are also keeping tabs on his situation, adding further competition for his signature. Tel first rose to prominence at Rennes, becoming the club's youngest ever debutant at just 16 years and 110 days. His performances in France earned him a €28.5 million move to Bayern Munich in 2022, where he quickly made an impact by becoming the club's youngest goal scorer in both the Bundesliga and DFB Pokal. His talent and potential have never been in doubt, making him an exciting prospect for any club looking to bolster their attacking options. Despite his immense promise, the teenager has struggled for consistent game time this season, featuring largely as a substitute in 13 appearances across all competitions without finding the net. Bayern's attacking depth has limited his opportunities, and a loan move could offer him a chance to gain valuable minutes elsewhere. United, in particular, have lacked attacking consistency this season, and Tel's versatility could provide much-needed reinforcement in the final third. However, securing his signature will not be a straightforward task, given the level of interest from other Premier League clubs. Ruben Amorim's startling remarks ahead of Europa League clash. Manchester United manager Ruben Amorim has warned his players against underestimating their Europa League opponents, FC Steaua Bucuresti, ahead of their clash at the National Arena. He stressed that while the Romanian side may be considered underdogs, they still have the capability to cause problems for United. Amorim urged his squad to maintain full concentration and ensure they do not fall into the trap of complacency. One of the key dangers highlighted by Amorim is Fcsb's 23-year-old attacker, David Miculescu. He described Miculescu as a player with a powerful left foot and the ability to make a significant impact in transitions. The Portuguese coach warned that United's defense must be fully prepared to deal with his threat, particularly given Fcsb's ability to capitalize on counterattacks. In addition to Miculescu, Amorim pointed out Fcsb's strength in set-piece situations. He noted that their two central defenders are particularly dominant in aerial duels, making them a serious threat from corners and free kicks. He also praised the team's fullbacks, highlighting their work ethic and ability to contribute in both attack and defense throughout the full 90 minutes. When asked about Fcsb's struggles in the competition, Amorim stated that their position in the Europa League standings was not surprising. He drew a comparison to United's own difficulties in the Premier League, emphasizing that in football, league position does not always reflect the true quality of a team. He reiterated that anything can happen in football, and United must approach the game with complete focus. Despite Fcsb's status as underdogs, Amorim made it clear that their tactical intelligence makes them dangerous. He explained that the Romanian side are capable of winning matches even with limited possession, relying on defensive solidity and efficient attacking play. He stressed that his staff had thoroughly analyzed their opponents and that United's players must be prepared for a difficult encounter. Amorim reflected on the differences between European and domestic football, noting that teams in continental competitions often play with a different approach. He insisted that he has always acknowledged such contrasts, referencing his previous experience managing Sporting CP in European tournaments. He maintained that the unpredictability of these competitions makes every match a potential challenge. Looking ahead to the match, Amorim emphasized that status and reputation mean nothing once the game begins. He reminded his players that they must prove their superiority on the pitch through hard work and determination. He stated that simply being Manchester United does not guarantee victory, and that his team will need to match Fcsb's intensity if they are to secure the result they desire. Addressing Manchester United's recent struggles, Amorim dismissed suggestions that the club is in crisis, but acknowledged that challenges remain. He pointed out that United's difficulties stem from the long-term influence of Sir Alex Ferguson, whose 27-year tenure shaped every aspect of the club. He explained that losing such a figure makes rebuilding a complex process that requires patience and a clear strategy. Amorim concluded by stating that Manchester United must find a way to evolve while still respecting the foundations laid by Ferguson. He highlighted the importance of developing young talent and establishing a long-term vision for success. While he admitted that transitions like this can happen at any major club, he expressed confidence that United would eventually return to the level expected of them. Celtic keen on loan move for Manchester United defender. Celtic are reportedly interested in securing a loan deal for Manchester United defender Terrell Malaysia before the transfer window closes on February 3rd. The Scottish club are looking to strengthen their defensive options, and Malaysia has emerged as a potential target. It is understood that United are open to allowing the Dutchman to leave temporarily as he continues his return to full fitness following a prolonged injury layoff that required 2 operations. Malaysia has made just 7 appearances for United this season, most recently coming on as a late substitute in last Sunday's 2-1 victory over Fulham at Craven Cottage. However, he has struggled to establish himself under Ruben Amorim, and his playing time is expected to be further limited now that Luke Shaw has returned to training. Furthermore, United are close to finalizing the signing of Patrick Dorga from Lecce, which could push Malaysia further down the pecking order. Reports earlier this month suggested that United had informed Malaysia he was free to find a new club during the January window. The 25-year-old has attracted interest from several clubs both in the Premier League and abroad, with various teams exploring the possibility of signing him on loan until the end of the season. Real Betis, who recently secured a loan deal for Antony from United, have also been linked with Malaysia. The Spanish side are believed to be monitoring his situation closely as they look to bolster their defensive options for the second half of the campaign. However, they are not the only club keeping tabs on the Dutch fullback. According to the Daily Mail, Celtic have now added Malaysia to their list of potential signings. The Scottish champions are eager to bring in defensive reinforcements and have been pursuing Arsenal's Kieran Tierney as their first-choice target. However, with uncertainty surrounding Tierney's immediate future, the Hoops are now considering Malaysia as an alternative. Celtic have already agreed terms with Tierney on a pre-contract deal, paving the way for his return to Glasgow in the summer. However, Brendan Rodgers is keen for the move to happen immediately after Barcelona recalled Alex Valle and sent him out on loan to Como. This unexpected development has left Greg Taylor as the only recognized left-back in Celtic's squad. Rodgers is determined to secure additional cover in that position as Celtic push for the Scottish Premiership title. While Tierney remains the club's priority, Arsenal manager Mikel Arteta could block his early departure, particularly with Oleksandr Zinchenko's future at the Emirates still uncertain. Should Arsenal opt to keep Tierney until the summer, Celtic will turn to Malaysia as a viable alternative. The Dutch defender fits the profile of player Rodgers is seeking, and his availability on loan makes him an attractive short-term solution. United, meanwhile, are open to offers for Malaysia, whose contract at Old Trafford runs until 2026. While a permanent exit has not been ruled out in the long term, the club are primarily considering loan offers at this stage, as they assess his future beyond the current campaign. Hit that like button, subscribe, and let us know in the comment your opinion.